Hi Aries, welcome back. Woo! I overslept today. I took some medicine yesterday and it knocked me out. So, but I am back. Let's get into this. We are going to do a general reading and then we're going to just see what comes out, right? And then whatever it is, if it's whatever it's about, then we're going to do another reading after this, whatever the first reading missed, right? So we're going to find out what is coming towards you in love, and a general. The first part's going to be general. We're just going to see what comes out. Spirit, it's more of a what does Aries need to know, right? Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here for Aries. What does Aries need to know? All right. First card out is the World card. So something hasn't finished. There's something that's not complete yet. Okay, it might have something to do with some disagreements, or it could have something to do with competition, like somebody feeling very competitive towards you. And it might be because you're putting yourself out there. It could be because you're doing something risky, okay? Or it doesn't necessarily have to be risky, but it could be like you're doing something different, than what other people are doing, balancing your own life out. And it's something that is really making somebody want to put some shade on your shine. Okay? Like, yes. So you're becoming popular or something, okay? And somebody doesn't want you to become popular. This is what is left at the end, and we will get to this in a second, okay? Um so it looks like you're becoming popular and somebody is feeling a certain kind of way about that. They don't like it. They don't like that something is balancing out for you. Okay? It's something that they really want you to give up. Okay? So I'm getting like somebody wants you to give up something. Just give in or give up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to mention my neighbors are outside. They're going poo, 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 poo. Okay? So you might be hearing that in the background. I'm in Texas, guys, so people out here like to practice. Okay, and they do it, pretty much monthly. Everybody likes to practice their shots, and yeah, it's just part of life out here. Um, I am hearing something is not going their way. Okay, Aries, let's continue with the reading. I'm hearing something's not going their way, and I feel like you're just very focused on what you want to do or what you want to achieve, despite what these people or this person is up to, right? I feel like this person could be in this energy of trying to, I want to say relieve themselves, okay? Like they're trying to relieve themselves of stress. So you're stressing them out, and they might be even trying to get other people involved because with the Five of Sticks energy, that is like several people like work trying to work together. You know what I'm saying? It's like five people trying to work together, being competitive, that kind of energy. So, and something's not working out the way that they were hoping. So it's like they were trying to gather a group against you here. And it could be simply about a difference of opinion, or this person is trying to cause some kind of conflict, competition, or they're trying to like put some pressure on you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. They're trying to put some pressure on you, but they're not getting what they want. They're not getting what they want here. As a matter of fact, I feel like you're definitely in this energy of starting something new, something exciting for yourself. And I think you should be encouraged to do something exciting for yourself. Also, this might have something to do with your looks, okay? You might look very young for your age. You might look very nice, good for your age and fit, you know, your body's fit or something. So there's something about your looks that is very significant here. And it's something that, yeah, it's something that is making this person feel a certain kind of way here. Okay, so I'm getting like it's something about your looks. And because of your looks, it's something that this person knows that is beneficial to you. So, I don't understand that, but it's something that this person feels that you're benefiting from. And they feel like because of your looks, they're getting left out of something. That's bizarre, isn't it? That's bizarre. Yeah, they feel like because you have the advantage that they're getting left out of something. Okay. Huh. And you know what, too? It's like it's this person is exhausting themselves. So they're rallying up other people against you. And you know what? You're coming out as somebody who's like you're persevering through everything. You're very resilient. Yeah. Okay. Your resilience is what has this person really upset. So this person's out there talking smack, being sneaky and talking smack, and things are not turning out the way that they were hoping. And I'm hearing they're saying really mean things. They're saying really destructive things, mean things. And you know what? I'm telling you that negativity that they're spitting out of their mouth, it's really affecting them. But they don't want to admit it. I feel like this person is very bitter, very manipulative, and can be very mean. And they're like spitting out this negative stuff out of their mouth. And they have this grudge against you. They could even be holding a torch for you with this energy. I just realized that they could be holding a torch for you, and and they're angry about it. Huh? That's weird. And they're holding a grudge against you here, and they think that they're getting away with what they're doing. They think that they're being smart, and it's not. This person is lying about something. Wow, something's about to be revealed. Something's about to be revealed about the mind games that this person is playing. And this person, I'm getting, they're going to be pissed because they don't want people to see them in that way. Oh, okay, so that explains why there's this emotion of depression or sadness because, yeah. Okay, so that explains that because they're gonna be pissed. Yeah, because they want people to see them as winning. They want people to see them as you know, like being very focused and outgoing. What's going to be revealed, Spirit? Tell us about what's going to be revealed. Okay, let's see what we got. First card out is the Seven of Wands in reverse. I'm going to put them right here. I'm just going to lay them on top so y'all can see them. Eight of Swords in reverse. Ooh, okay. Okay, so what's going to be revealed here is one is you're freeing yourself. Okay, you're not even being bothered by this person. Nothing that this person is doing is helping their case, actually. It's like the mind games that they're playing is being revealed. And not only that, but it's going to be revealed that you're the one that pushed them away. You're the one that didn't want nothing to do with them. That's what I'm getting. Like, yeah. You're the one that didn't want nothing to do with them. They're losing their confidence, I'm hearing. They're losing their confidence. You're having to be defensive, okay? With the Queen of Swords coming out, it's like you're the only person that's telling the truth about a situation, or you're the only one that's being honorable. You're the only one that is being very clear and honest and objective about the situation. You know, maybe you're showing a different perspective about the situation. It might even be revealed that you're very picky, and you're very picky about your lovers here. This could also indicate that you're receiving some kind of respect. So if this has something to do with your career, it's showing that like you're receiving some kind of respect for your field of work. And you're speaking some kind of truth. So Not only that, but it shows, okay, so what's going to be revealed is that this person is conspiring against you, and they're using other people to conspire against you. Yeah. What else is being revealed here to me is that when you say something, you mean what you say. Yes, and you're always honest. That's what I'm getting. You're always honest, so people are respecting you for that. They're respecting you for the things that you say that are honest. It also indicates that you're trying to avoid this person. Yeah. And it's like this person keeps coming back, keep trying to set you up, trying to trap you into an argument to cause some kind of mental anguish. That is what is coming out. And you walk away from this person, but you still have your power. Okay, so you still stand strong with this emperor energy. You set boundaries, you know. Yes, that's what's coming out. You're ambitious. People are seeing that you're ambitious. You know, people might come to you looking for advice or your opinion about things, or people are looking for you for your for guidance. Yes, for guidance. Yes. So you're coming out as being very confident. So not only do you look good, not only are you honest and honorable, but you're very confident too. And that's another thing people are realizing. And you're very committed to what it is that you do here. You're showing strength. Yes. You're showing strength and you're showing honor. Hmm. Okay, so apparently that's what's going to piss this person off. I do feel very strongly that it's you. You're the one that's winning here, even though this person is wishing that it was them. You know, you're getting some kind of victory, even though they wish that they were getting the victory, and nothing's working out the way that they were hoping. This might have something to do with social media, guys. Okay, so this could be like somebody going against you on social media, because the Six of Sticks could be social media as well. So if this is either your career or this could be something that's being done on social media. Okay, but I am seeing here like you're going to get some kind of victory here over this person. You're getting some kind of success. You're also receiving some kind of knowledge about this person, and something's getting put in the spotlight here. So you might be dealing with the online bully. That might be for one of you, dealing with the online bully. And I feel very strongly it's about something that you're working on. Okay, and that might be for some of you. If not, then this is in your job and you're winning. Okay, and you're showing yourself to be somebody who has a steady progress. You're showing that you can learn something as you go. So for one of you, this could be like you're in a career and you're getting better and better at it. You know, you're rising and you're getting better and better, and it seems like you're getting your way. You're getting the success. You're focused on building your success. You're building your dreams, and you're working hard to build up your skills and your talents. Yes, and you're committed to your work. So that is something this person does not want people to see about you. Six of Cups is coming out in reverse. I feel like this has been going on for a very long time here. And the final card is the Four of Blades. I don't know if y'all are going to see it, but it's going to be at the end. Okay? So this has been something that has been going on and on for a long time, to the point where I'm hearing that you have some really bad memories with this person. Maybe this person is causing you some anxiety or something, because it's something that keeps going on and on and on with this person, unfortunately. Maybe you, with the Hermit card, maybe you isolated yourself for a little while. Maybe you just needed to take a break, so you might have gone on vacation or something. And it's like this person wanted to take advantage of this time that you went in isolation, and they went into that, that 10 of blades energy where they wanted to see how much damage they could do while you were gone. Okay, because that's how it's coming out. Because you went into isolation, and this person is like, so when you isolated yourself, it looks like this person went through a period where they couldn't decide. Everything stopped, or there was the progress that they thought they were having got stalled. So that this person is going through some kind of fear, and they're feeling overwhelmed. So they have some kind of fear, possibly about thinking about what they're going to do next, or something like that. So there's something that's making this person nervous about moving forward with their plans, or something like that. Or they're realizing that their plans are not working. So it's like they're having to go back to the drawing board again, and they're having to redo their idea of attack or something. Because they feel stuck. So, okay, so it's like the harm that they thought they were going to do to you ended up backfiring. That's what I'm getting. So, because now they're back at the drawing board. Okay. It's like they're back at the drawing board, and they're like trying to figure things out. Yeah, Ten of Swords came out again. It's like everything backfired on that person. This could also, well, you know what? This could also indicate that you hit rock bottom, and you needed to go into hermit mode for a little while. To regain your strength here, because the strength card is coming out next. So you had to regroup. That's what I would call it. Like you needed to go back and regroup here. Okay. And that's how you're coming back stronger. And I'm hearing you're coming back stronger than ever with the strength energy, and you're showing more and more courage. And I do feel like that's something that this person wasn't expecting you to do. They weren't expecting you to do that, and they weren't expecting you to come back around. Okay? Because it's showing like you're the one that's in control here. And it could indicate too that this person's now feeling like they need to hold back or something. And again, it's giving me this energy where you're persevering. You're showing that you have the power to be in self-control. Like you can control yourself. You can monitor yourself. Yes. And it could indicate that this person's getting more and more jealous. And it's showing like you're taking back your power. So you're overriding something here despite being hurt. So you might still feel the pain, like, being betrayed, or, having somebody trying to attack you. And, you still might be feeling the pressure of all that, but it's not affecting you to the extent that this person is expecting it to. That's what I'm getting. So, because you're still coming out as courageous and still persevering forward, right? I do feel like this is causing this person some kind of frustration, or they're craving something more, like they want to do something but they don't know exactly what it is. Or this person is feeling the disconnection between you and them because your energy coming back so strong. Yeah. So this person might be feeling empty. They might be feeling, or they might be having like excessive thoughts of failure, or, whatever it is that they were trying to do. They're not getting that energy, or they're not getting the feeling that they thought they were going to be getting. Instead, they're feeling some kind of disconnection, or they're craving to do something, but they're so frustrated and they can't make it happen for themselves, or something like that. Like they can't get things together the way that they were hoping, you know? They might even be overthinking. I don't know if y'all can see this card. I'm going to put it up here. They could be also overthinking with the Four of Swords energy. Like they're like, they're having this excessive negative thoughts and they're overthinking. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this is both of your energies going on at the same time. Okay? So this is like you, not feeling so good about the whole situation, but then yet you're still focusing with the Four of Swords energy. Like you're still focusing on what it is you got to do, or you're still, having the anxiety and stress from the situation or some kind of mental overload, but it's like you're still pushing yourself through the situation despite going through these things. Or you could also be trying to seclude yourself or help yourself work through this situation. Like it's giving me this energy of you just accepting it, like, okay, this is my problems. I'm dealing with this jerk. I'm dealing with this a-hole. Okay, it is what it is. That kind of energy. But it's still affecting you, right? I mean, it's still affecting you. It's still, you might have anxiety going to work. You might have, feeling stressful every time you got to do it. And you're like, things like that, right? But then just know that this person is also going through the same thing. Okay, because you're showing so much resilience, so you're stressing this person out as well. So just remember that this person is also feeling it, even though they don't want to. This person is still feeling the same thing at the same time. So the stress that they're causing you is actually stress that they're putting on themselves as well. You know what I mean? Yes. So they're causing themselves to get an ulcer. Huh? Um, Guys, just grow a thicker skin. Okay, I know it's hard, but grow a thicker skin. You would be surprised the things people tell me on here, and I delete it. So, but yeah, I got my bullies on here online as well. So if you are an online content creator, just know that every content creator that I have ever spoken to or became friends with, has said the same thing. Even Tessie, I don't know if y'all know who Tessie is. Let me see. Let me see if I can find her for y'all. Okay, yeah. I believe her name is Tessie Homestead. Yeah, Tessie Homestead. She's a Mennonite, and she does videos about gardening and homesteading and how to save money and things like that. And get this, she even had one person come to her house, to go as far as come to her house. She caught it on camera because she was getting threats and all kinds of crazy things were going on. They even came to her house. She caught them on camera, and they even drove into her driveway and then pulled out and drove away. But it was just, she was able to get the license plate and everything. And sure enough, it was the person that had been stalking her and harassing her and telling her horrible things online. If you're a content creator, I'm just going to say, because it came out in the cards, that you might be on social media, just know that it really is part of the job. It's like it's part of it. Everybody goes through it. I go through it. Every content creator I know has gone through it. There are other tarot readers who are going through it. I know one. I don't know if she still has her channel up, but I believe her name was Beauty. I want to say 9416. She was a tarot reader. And she has to live in hotels because apparently she has several people that are after her. Let me think of another one. Oh, Let's Hear It Spirit. She's another tarot reader. Let's Hear It Spirit, I believe her channel's called. And she's going through it too. She's got people after her too. Um, Persian Doll Tarot is another one has told me that she's got some things going on too. Um, so you're not alone. That's the point. You're not alone. Even Be Your Own Force of Nature, Teresa, has mentioned that she had people be very mean to her too. And her channel is really about um, getting out into nature and things like that, and looking at the positive thing, positive aspects of life and situations. And that's basically what her channel is about. And even she has people coming on there and being mean and saying mean things. So I just want you to know you're not alone. Every content creator that I know, I can't think of everybody at the same time, guys, but I'm just naming the people that I know of off of the top of my head, has gone through this, okay? So you're not alone. It actually is part of the situation. And it's also one of the reasons why I don't show my face on here, is because before I started, I actually spoke to some content creators and their experiences and stuff. And that's why I don't do it. Okay. That's why I don't want to show my face on camera, because, yeah. I don't want somebody showing up at my house. I hate to have to, catch a case just because they come on my property, because I'm in Texas, guys, and pew, pew, everybody has them here. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see. So let's see what is coming towards you next. Okay, that's the next question. What's coming towards you? Hoo hoo. It's not what I was expecting, Aries. I asked what is coming towards you, and we got the 5 of Sticks. Okay, there's definitely drama. I'm just gonna say that. Definitely some kind of drama is coming towards you. Okay, it seems to be something to do with romance or in a relationship. Or this could be a bond that you have with somebody. So I'm getting like this could be in a relationship, or, yes, in a relationship. There's going to be some kind of dispute in a relationship. Spirit, give us a clear, concise message here. What's coming toward Aries? So Aries, there's going to be a fight or something with you in a relationship. A bond is going to break. And it's going to be because of somebody thinking that there's some kind of gigolo or player. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Somebody thinks that there's something special about them, and they're not. This could be a lover, an ex-lover. This could be somebody who is very impatient and they want their way, and they're like trying to change your direction of something that you're doing. This could be somebody who's very domineering, very impatient, and like demanding something here. Very impulsive person. So I think you're gonna cut this person off, because it's like they're trying to control you here with the Chariot energy. Oh, so you're dealing with a jerk. This person's gonna become a karmic. Maybe they weren't a karmic before. People can become a karmic overnight. I don't know if people know that, but yes. Somebody could be not a karmic, and then all of a sudden become a karmic. Like, or they just didn't show you their true colors, because it could very well be with the Emperor in reverse. It could be like somebody who just really didn't show you their true colors. Somebody who was being very aggressive. This could also indicate that you're running away, or somebody here is running away from a commitment. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and dig deeper. Somebody's trying to run away from a commitment. Yeah, somebody thinks that they're sneaking away from a commitment. Again, guys, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be like, a situation where like this person is supposed to take care of mom, and then they end up running away, and they're like, who's taking care of mom? She's 90 years old. That kind of energy. Like, wait a minute, somebody needs to stay with mom. It could be something like this that's going to cause problems here. Is that the case? Is this about mom? I don't know why I'm getting that. Like somebody, like a caretaker. I don't know why I'm getting that. Seriously. It could be. It could be. It could be like somebody that you don't expect to do this kind of thing. Okay, so the Queen of Cups could be a nurturer. Yeah, so that's why I think I'm right. It's somebody who's supposed to be like somebody who's caring, somebody who you can trust. It could be a nurse, like somebody who's supposed to nurse somebody, or some kind of healthcare provider that is supposed to be taking care of somebody in your family, and you ended up, having a strong connection with this person, or you that's what I'm getting. Like, you had a very strong connection or relationship with this person. When people are coming around your life, when I used to be a nurse a long time ago, guys, and I used to get really close to my patients' family, to the point where I memorized their their phone numbers. I had them because back then we didn't have cell phones, so I memorized their phone numbers because I had called them so many times to keep them updated, or just let them know what was going on with their brother or their mom or whoever it was, right? So, yeah, this could be like a bond between you and a healthcare provider or a nurse. It could be a tarot reader as well, but it's going to be very. I don't feel like that's the situation. This could be something else, But I don't think it's a tarot reader, but it could be, maybe if you were really close to a tarot reader, it could be. Mm. So this person wanted to free themselves, and that's why they're doing something here. Something is fated here. I really want to get to that. Something is fated. Okay. Something about this situation is not finished, and it's fated to happen. Ooh, we got the two of cups is coming out, and the Knight of Wands is coming out. So something is fated because of this situation. I'm hearing you're gonna like meet somebody new. It could be okay with the Four of Coins in reverse. It could be because of a cop or official person, a corrupt official person, and you're gonna end up meeting somebody new because of that person. Maybe a Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn. It could be. Could also be a Leo as well. So because of this situation, you're going to end up meeting somebody you're going to connect with. It's going to be a new person. A new person is coming into your life because of this. Oh. Okay. Is this a new nurse spirit? Yes or no? Is that what it is? I want to say, okay, I don't know. I'm going to have to look this up to make sure. I don't want to say yes just off of the top of my head. Oh, it is a yes. Okay, so it is a yes. You're fated to meet this new person. So this has to happen. This is fated. Maybe you're having an argument with this person, or there's a dispute with this person, or maybe whoever this person is taking care of, there's a dispute or something going on between the two of them. I used to have a patient that I used to have to argue with all the time because she wanted extra sugar constantly. And the thing is she was already a diabetic, and she was very overweight, and we weren't supposed to give her sugar. I mean, not that much. She could have a little bit, but not that much. And she always wanted like a large amount of sugar, like in her food, like whatever it was, if it was cereal, if it was cream of wheat or oats or whatever it was, right? She always wanted a lot of sugar, like a half a cup of sugar, something like that. And she and I used to argue. I'd have to argue with her. And one time she caught me at the wrong time. I was in my monthly, and I was arguing with her, and I started crying because I was like, "No, Irene, I already told you 500 times." And I started crying because I was really emotional. And she was all like, "Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was stressing you out." She came and started hugging me. She was like, "I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna ask for sugar again." And it was just my time of the month, and I was like really highly emotional. Oh, but and after that, yeah, she did. She'd ask me every once in a while, like, "Can I?" But she didn't like really push because she didn't want to make me cry. She was a sweetheart though, but we did argue. At the beginning, like the first year I was taking care of her. It could be something like that. That's what I'm trying to say. It could be something similar to that, but there's no solution. And it looks like this nurse could also be sneaking out. Like if they're, you might find out that this nurse has been sneaking out and leaving the patient alone. Okay, because it looks like it. If you look here, I can't help but notice here is the moon, it's nighttime, and here definitely you could tell it's becoming evening. The sun is coming down, there's clouds over it, it's dark in the background. So this could be a situation where this person is like stepping out and leaving the patient alone, and then you find out about it and you're like, oh my god, and then you come in with this energy of, what are you doing, why are you leaving them alone, that kind of energy, right? So, and then this person comes back like an a-hole, that kind of energy. But yes, you're going to end up meeting this new person. Tell me more about this. Let's go ahead and get into this, Spirit. Okay, tell me more about this. I want to go ahead and dig deeper into this. This person could also be a Libra as well that you're going to end up meeting. Tell me more. How is this relationship going to go between Aries and this new person? Is this going to be a good thing or a bad thing? Seven of Wands is coming out. Tell me more. How are things going to go between Aries and this new person? The Sun is coming out. How are things going to go between Aries and this new person? Four of Swords in reverse. And we have the Ace of Cups, but in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting like this person is going to encourage you to love yourself. That's what I'm hearing. It does look like this person's going to be very honest, very upfront with you. This could be somebody who's a loner, with nothing wrong with being a loner. A lot of people are loners. Okay. Very independent person. I do feel like this person is going to like guide you into something. Might even guide you into a field. Maybe even the healthcare field or something. This person, I said it right. They're going to be very truthful with you. Very honest with you. And show you, I'm hearing that they're going to teach you a different perspective. Or they're going to show you a different perspective of things. Where you're going to be seeing the world differently. You might even feel overwhelmed with this person because of how good you're going to feel around this person. With this Sun energy, I feel like you're going to feel very overwhelmed being around this person, like their warmth or something about like you being happy. You're gonna be like, wait a minute, why am I happy? Why am I happy? Maybe you're a loner. Maybe you've been a loner for a long time. Maybe you haven't been around, somebody like this for a long time. You know what I mean? I do feel like with the Sun card coming out here, this is going to be really nice because it's going to be where you're going to be able to open up to this person. You're going to be very happy. It's a very positive situation. That's what I'm hearing. Very positive situation. But you will be feeling overwhelmed. Maybe because you feel like it's too much or something like that. With the Four of Swords in reverse, well, trying to understand why that's coming out. This person might be talking to you about putting this person in the hospital. That might be how y'all are going to end up talking. Maybe that's why you're going to feel overwhelmed, because that's how y'all are going to end up talking and meeting. It might be because they want you to put somebody in a hospital. So if this is somebody who is, in their own home, it might be time to put them in their own hospital. And that's why you're going to be in this Ace of Cups in reverse energy, because, you're going to feel emotional about that. There's going to be some kind of sadness or maybe you're going to feel like a level of separation or something. Or this might have something to do with finances, like you're like, oh my gosh, I can't pay for them to be in a hospital. I can't pay for them to be in a nursing home. Maybe it's a nursing home or something. Like this could be like you're feeling like, oh no, I can't do that. I don't have the finances for it. With that being said, Aries, this person could be a counselor. Like hospitals that have counselors, or nursing homes that have counselors that advise you of how to do things. This person could be that person. But I do feel like you're going to be happy with this person here. Okay? Okay. Let me move the cards out of the way so I can see the rest of the cards. So this corrupt official, I feel like it's this nurse or this counselor. Okay? And this was somebody who was two-faced with you. I think that's another reason why you're going to feel very overwhelmed about the situation, because you're going to find out that that person was lying to you. Okay, so I feel like this person that you're going to meet, that you're going to end up building this bond with over here, is going to be the one that's going to be telling you, or this is something that y'all are going to be talking about how this person left that person alone, and how you found out that that person was lying to you about what? What were they lying about? What is Aries going to find out about them lying about? Okay. They could be lying to you about a father figure. It could be about an Aries. It could be about, okay, so I'm like getting this energy of maybe you didn't know somebody was coming around, or like you're going to find out some kind of truth that I feel like somebody was coming around the lies about a father figure or a male. It doesn't have to be a father figure. It could just be a male that was coming around. Somebody that you felt like should have been treated cautiously, or like somebody shouldn't have been coming to visit or something like that. And then you find out that this person has been visiting, and you're like, what? What is going on here, And it might have been somebody that was causing this person over here a lot of stress, or even did something physically to them. So that might be something that's coming out, okay? And you're going to find out the truth about some kind of lie that you were told. That's what I'm getting. All right. Ooh, so this is how you're going to meet somebody new, huh? Things like this happen, you'll be surprised. I knew this lady, she met her husband. He was a doctor. She met her husband because the caretaker that was taking care of her, her mom, wasn't doing her job. And her mother had to be in the hospital for a while because she ended up getting these huge bed sores. And her and the doctor ended up falling in love. Unfortunately, her mom, had to suffer. But yeah, now her mom's living with her. They have a nurse that comes in and helps, I think, like 5 hours out of the day or something. And then she handles it the rest of the time. And her husband is a doctor, so now she's doing good. So situations like this, I have personally seen in my life that has happened. So if this person is let's start with Libra. If this person is a Libra, what does Aries need to know about this Libra? Well, we have the Queen of Sticks, and then we have the Knight of Sticks in reverse. So if that person is a Libra, it's a lot of fiery energy. The person might have some fire in their chart. I mean, I'm getting like this person is going to be very attracted to you, but they're not going to have very much self-control. Okay, they can also be impulsive, so be careful with that. They could also be a little bit on the domineering side, so be aware of that. If this person is a Gemini spirit, what does Aries have to expect? I'm going to pull from the bottom. Okay, so if it's a Gemini you're dealing with, expect that person to be very giving. Okay, I feel like this person is going to be very supportive towards you. If it's a Gemini, this could be somebody that's going to be very, like, somebody very protective over you. I do feel like this person is going to be generous with you. They might even give you some kind of assistance or offer you a job, actually, could be. Okay, so if that person is a Gemini, if this person is an Aquarius, what should you know? Be careful with that person if they're an Aquarius, because the Nine of Cups is coming out in reverse. So it makes me feel mm, like this person might be very smug about something, or they might just think that they're better than everybody else. I'm trying to think what else it could mean. This person could be somebody who has a very poor lifestyle, or this person could be somebody who enjoys overindulging, like constantly. This person could also be selfish, okay? So if this person is an Aries, if it's an Aries, you're going to have to put yourself first with this person. I highly feel like you should put yourself first, always, right? Because this person could be somebody who is I want to say like a little bit. It could be somebody who's going to end up disappointing you. Okay, so if it's another Aries, it's going to be somebody who could be disappointing you. If it's a Leo, I'll go with this card. Be careful because Leo could be fake. Okay, they could be wearing a mask. If it's a Sagittarius, okay, Sagittarius came out. Be careful with Sagittarius because Sagittarius could be a very unfair person. Okay, so they might be very unfair toward you, and they might even want things their way. Next, oh crap. So if it's a Pisces, be careful because you're going to get hurt with a Pisces. Okay, a Pisces will end up stabbing you in the back. So if this person is a Cancer, Cancer is going to be very domineering, very controlling. Could also play a lot of mind games. Could be mean and could be a narcissist. So you don't want to get involved with that person. Okay, if it's a Cancer. So and if it's a Scorpio spirit, what's gonna happen with Scorpio? Scorpio might want something that's untraditional. They could also not really be committed into this relationship. They could be like wanting to just live together or just have all the benefits of a relationship, but not really, want something serious. That kind of energy. What else? They could also be the kind of person who enjoys breaking the rules, okay? Or they could be very hypocritical as well. And if this person is a Taurus spirit, what's going on with Taurus? Oh, whole letter for Taurus, okay. Huh. I'm seeing that Taurus might not be very forthcoming. They might not share all the truth about something. They could actually be lying about things. It could be about their finances, or it could be about their past, or it could be about anything really. So I would be careful and cautious with Taurus here, because they might be unstable. Okay, and it might be something that's going to end up catching you off guard. There is something here that they're holding back that might end up catching you off guard down the road. That's what I'm getting. They might end up causing some kind of confusion for you. So if it's a Virgo spirit, Virgo, what's going on with Virgo? If it's a Virgo, what should we know? If it's a Virgo, they're going to want to build things with you, okay? So that's a very good sign. If it's a Virgo, they're going to want to build something with you. And then if it's a Capricorn, this person might want something to change, okay? Because we do have the Death card and the Two of Cups coming out. So if it's a Capricorn, they might want something to change. They might want a relationship in your life to change, or they might want you to break free from a relationship. They definitely want something to change. They might want you to end a relationship with somebody. Okay, that's what I got. Okay. Is this a parent? Yes, they might want you to break free from a parent, or they might want some kind of balance simply. Okay, so it could be a parent Aries, or it could be like they just want something to be balanced out, which is not entirely a bad thing. Okay, with that card coming out. So do use your own discernment, guys. Okay, but this is what's going on. Catch me in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment, even if it's an emoji. Emojis help. Y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm so sorry that this reading is late, guys. I took some medicines and, ooh, it knocked me out. Anyways, y'all take care. Bye-bye.